Welcome, Aries, to your mid-month love reading for May to June. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is your reading for all relationships, not only your love relationships. And remember, this is a general reading as well, so take what resonates and let the rest go. Now, this month, your overall energy is the World card. Now, the interesting thing is, I did a reading for Pisces just before I did your reading, and their overall energy was the World card as well. So I thought, oh, I mustn't have shuffled the deck properly. So I put the card back in the deck, shuffled again, and guess which card came out? The World card. So you are absolutely supposed to be having the World card as your overall energy for the next few weeks. Now, this talks about a successful completion. There's a part of your life that you've worked hard at, and you are now able to end that part of your life and move on to this wonderful new beginning. There's no sadness when it comes to the World card. There's nothing but success and joy. And this is a card that is very much linked to the Wheel of Fortune type energy, where you see the wreath around the figure here, and this talks about, I should say, denotes is what I meant to say, cycles, movement, going around and around. You've reached the end and the beginning at the same time. It's quite beautiful energy, and you're able to look back when you get this card and notice how wonderful your life up until this point has been, and you are absolutely happy to say it's, as I said, there's no sadness here. You are happy to say goodbye to that part of your life, and you are almost celebrating. You're triumphant now at this moment in time, and there's a tremendous sense of excitement for you, because it's almost like there's an unknown to your life, and it's a mystery. And whatever you've achieved in the past, now you're right back at the beginning of a whole new chapter of your life, and it's absolutely wonderful. Now, this can be talking about you yourself and where you are. It can also talk about your relationship. So if you are in a relationship, it's like one phase of your life is now complete and things are changing and to a wonderful new step. This can talk about moving home for some of you. If you are on your own, you might be beginning a new relationship. You may have been able to end a relationship and successfully close that part off in your life now, and you're ready to move on to this wonderful new exciting beginning. You've accomplished something here, and you're in this position to actually enjoy where you are right now. And the thing about this card, this card is actually ruled by Saturn. So there could be a significant Capricorn in your life here. And this is now, you're either becoming involved in a new relationship with a Capricorn. Your partner could be a Capricorn. Your children or friends around you, someone could be a Capricorn, but there's this kind of energy that is around the World card, and it's a card about controlling your destiny as well, because Saturn is that card of control. And so I'm feeling like there's no, as I said, there's no negativity here. It's not like the Tower where there's a sudden upheaval and your life is then on a new path or on a new direction because of that upheaval. This is a natural progression. This is something you've been looking forward to. This is successful conclusions of a long phase, which you're gladly leaving behind, Aries. And, you know, you might even want to celebrate this. You're on a new journey. And it's just... It's quite, I'm just really loving this energy here for you. It's it just tells me that you are absolutely taking your life in control. You know, you are in control of your life, and you've been guiding this, and you're off on this new adventure. Now, if you are in a relationship, this talks about an important stage of completion for that relationship as well. So you may have just been dating and now you are wanting something a little bit more serious. You may have been boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, whatever. It's non-gender specific here. You might want to now cement that relationship and get married. This can often talk about children, because that is changing the way your life was. It's a completion of a way of being and a brand new commencement of a new life with a child. So it's just, and it's something that if you're in a relationship, the two of you are doing together, and it alters your world, and it alters your friendship and your relationship, but in a good way. It's wonderful, triumphant energy here. Now, as I said, this card was the overall energy of Pisces, so there might be some of you out there that are also involved with the Pisces and are going through this kind of change in your joint destinies there. But it's definitely a turning point for you over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Now, your psychic tarot for the heart cards here are very interesting as well. Now, you've got the awaiting results. Now, this card here is the card of the Seven of Pentacles in a traditional deck. And this is a card that talks about you having put in the hard work. You've done all the stuff that you need to do, and now you are in this position where you can enjoy your life as it is, and you are waiting patiently to for the new outcomes that are going to be coming through with this cycle that this new cycle that the world talks about. Now, you've put a lot of energy into creating your relationships, or even attracting the relationships that you desire, and you are eagerly waiting the results here. Now, Aries, I don't think a lot of you are really good at being patient, but patience is required here. And you know, some of you might need to be also reshaping some of your attitudes and your beliefs when this card comes up. Now, this takes time, you know, but I feel like you've done a lot of this already. And this is what is the successful completion that the World card talks about. And, you know, if you don't allow yourself to become frustrated at any lack of visible change here, because it is coming, and you might not see it, but you are in the process of going through it as well. So just take a step back and focus on other things other than your relationship or your lack of a relationship for a while. And when you're feeling more detached, you'll be in a better position to notice things are improving. You know, if you feel like you've invested enough time, then take a moment just to evaluate your progress, and you're going to see that your efforts are beginning to bear fruit. Now that can mean that you've changed the way you thought about yourself, so you're now in a better position to attract the people that are perfect for you, that you want, that are going to nurture you and grow old with you. And you've also made changes to yourself so your existing relationships can also move on and change and go to that next level. Now, I just feel like you're in this stage of awaiting results, but you when you're working on yourself, you've got to be sure that you're being true to who you are and not just simply following what society says you should be doing. In terms of relationships as well, do what works for you, and that's going to bring you the happiness and success that you want. Now, you've got the win-lose card here, and this is a card that really is about opening your heart, and it's like there's this battle of wills for some of you, and you've got to allow, rather than have your ego rule the way things are going, let your intellectual mind take over your ego. Replace, if you've got any greedy, you want this, you want that, I want that person, I don't want that person. If there's like a greedy overtone, I know that's not a very pleasant word, but I'm using the word that actually is used in this deck. Replace greed with generosity. Sometimes if you are in a relationship that has been having some issues, I feel like let go of the desire to win and replace it just with love. If you've been in this kind of head-to-head battle with someone, things become really unbalanced, and the relationship can falter and break down. So be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting for your own self-interest. Now, for those of you that aren't in a relationship as well, this can speak of your ego and what you want from a person. Let ego go when you are searching for that one, and allow love to come in and be able to let go of that rigid kind of self-interest that you may have, particularly if it's at the expense of someone else. And just try and remain detached and allow things to grow naturally. I'm feeling like this is going hand in hand with that awaiting results card. It's like there could be some decisions that you might make that are not the best, that are not going to bring you the best outcome here. So, as I said, the Seven of that 7, that awaiting results card is saying you've put in the hard work. Don't spoil it by making choices or decisions that aren't best for you at this time. Now remember, this is just for 4 to 6 weeks. This isn't something that is going to be long lasting, even though I feel like the energy of the world here is quite significant, and it's talking about a very specific turning point in your life and in your relationships. But just be careful round about now, when you are at this ending and beginning point of your life, that you do make the right choices, and they come from a place of love, not of ego or self-interest here when it comes to your relationships. Now, your final card is the solar plexus chakra card. Now, it's interesting. Pisces had 2 chakra cards, and a lot of star signs this month did have a lot of chakra cards, or a lot came out. And so what that means to me, particularly for you here, is they're asking you to activate these chakras, and this particular chakra is located just above the navel and just below the rib cage, and this represents power and vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence, and it's also associated with that inner feeling that you get, that gut feeling. And you're asked to really strengthen this chakra. And so you just close your eyes and inhale deeply through your nose. Breathe in that beautiful colored yellow and see it coming in from a glowing, brilliant sun, and send that vital energy to your solar plexus. Inhale through your mouth. All the energies that don't serve you, exhale them out. And believe that you can have the relationship that you desire, and you will. It's like you're at this point, Aries, that be careful. You put in that hard work, keep stimulating that chakra, keep visualizing the relationship that you want. And this is whether you're in a relationship or not. If things haven't been going fantastically for you in your relationship, you've put in the hard work. You're at this point where things are shifting. That part of your life is over now. Make sure your decisions that you make are coming from a place of love, and things are going to be wonderful for you, Aries. So I hope I didn't ramble on for too long. I felt like I've been rambling on for too long for many signs. These were all supposed to be short little love readings, but I do get so into them, and I do apologize. Now, if you'd like more of a general reading, I have also got monthly readings on my channel, so I'll leave a link in this reading for you to check out your monthly reading as well. Have a wonderful, beautiful month, my beautiful Aries, and I'll see you next month. Bye.